Hi everyone, it's Jill from Kids Baking Club and I cannot wait to show you this recipe, pumpkin snickerdoodles. If you love snickerdoodles, you're gonna love this recipe. It's your favorite cookie, adding some fall spices and some pumpkin. They are so amazing. They make this soft, yummy cookie that's definitely going to become your new favorite. To get this recipe, just go to kidsbakingclub.com, click the blog and print the recipe and you can make them today. Let's get started. Snickerdoodles. Now, if you've ever had snickerdoodles before, it is actually one of the most favorite cookies that people love. Of course, chocolate chip, peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, but I think of all of those, snickerdoodles get in that mix as well. And this is a little twist because we're in fall season, we're gonna make them pumpkin snickerdoodles and they're just going to be amazing. So cannot wait to share this with you. Hey, if you're not part of Kids Baking Club, our new holiday baking kit is here. We just launched it today. It's our Thanksgiving holiday baking kit, and then our Christmas holiday baking kit is going to be coming out later in November. But this baking kit is so cool because it's called Thanks for Giving. And what that means is that the kids and the families are going to be baking things that they're going to give to others. So it's a way to reach out, to share your love, to show that you care, especially during these times. And the cool thing is that in the kit, it comes with these gift tags that are already pre-made that you just write your name in there, that it's from you. So you don't have to do all the work of making tags or buying cards. And we even are putting in special bakery bags, the ones that you buy at a bakery. We're actually putting those in so it will look like you got it from a bakery. So isn't that so cool? So it's our Thanks for Giving baking kit. Just go to kidsbakingclub.com and go ahead and order it today. Cannot wait to send it to you. And as you know, if you're first time getting a kit, you always get a free apron. But hey, check out the website because we just updated some new bonuses and I want to make sure you guys enjoy that. All right, you guys ready to get started? Okay, so the first thing, let's go over the recipe, let's go over the ingredients. The first thing you're going to need is a half a cup of butter and make sure that it's softened. If it's cold coming out of the refrigerator, zap it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. It will soften it up. Don't want it melted though, okay? And then you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar, 1/4 cup of pumpkin. Now I've made this recipe before and it did not call for pumpkin, so I'm twisting it a little bit. We're gonna add some pumpkin, not just pumpkin spice like some recipes show. We're actually gonna put some pure pumpkin in there. It's gonna make it really good. Let's talk about the dry ingredients. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If you have salted butter, you can omit that. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and then 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. There's a lot of grocery stores that carry this right now. And then I'm gonna show you how you're gonna roll them into like cinnamon sugar. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's do the wet ingredients. First, this is a 2-bowl method, so you need 2 bowls. And I'm gonna take this. Messy. All right, I'm gonna set that aside. And remember, we always wanna mix our sugars together first. So we're gonna put the 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to get 1/2 cup of sugar. And I put it in a bigger bowl because, and this is really messy right now, because I need this sugar to make the cinnamon sugar that we're gonna roll the snickerdoodles in. All right, we're gonna fluff this up, cream it up. I don't know if you guys remember, but the whiter your butter starts to look, it means it's getting more air in it, and that means it's gonna make it a fluffier cookie, and that's what people want. They want a fluffy, fluffy cookie. All right, let's mix this all in. You can use a beater with this, but when you're working with kids, I just think it's funner just to get them to get in their hands, get it all messy, and make it have fun, because that's where they learn. They actually get to learn and get to see what's happening in the bowl. So we're gonna add 1 egg. Go ahead and mix that egg first. I want that all mixed really well before I add the pumpkin. I don't want to add the pumpkin when the eggs are just sitting there. And as well as the vanilla. So I'm going to add the vanilla. That's 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Pour that in. I always have to put the lid on because I always tip the vanilla over. And vanilla is expensive right now. I've like tipped the whole entire bottle over because I forget to put the lid on. All right, you can see it's nice and creamy, and that's my readiness to add the pumpkin. We're just gonna add 1/4 teaspoon, not too much because we don't want the dough to be too moist. This isn't a cake or a cupcake. All right, now that I have all my wet ingredients, I'm gonna set those aside. Now we're going to add, oh, I forgot to tell you, don't forget to like this, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. Make sure you like it. This is 1 1/2 cups of flour. We're gonna add, I think this is 1/2 teaspoon. I apologize. I said 1 teaspoon, but it is 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, but it's 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And all pumpkin pie spice is the things that you would put if you're making a pumpkin pie. So it has cloves and ginger and allspice and nutmeg and cinnamon, and that's what it is. And we're gonna just do 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon, this is 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. All right, we're gonna now add this to our wet ingredients. And this is the fun part for the kids because they can now start to see that the dough is getting nice and thick. And it smells amazing. It smells like a pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, everything. So the other day, you remember I made the pumpkin chocolate chip cookies? Well, my youngest son and his girlfriend came over and they ate all of them. And then they took it home and they loved them so much that I actually made a whole nother batch of it, put it in a Ziploc bag so they could take it home and freeze it so they could make it again. They live a little farther away from me, so I don't see them that often. So you can see that this is a very sticky dough. We are back. The dough was in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and now we're ready to scoop them out, roll them in some cinnamon sugar, place them on our baking sheet, which I've lined with parchment paper, stick them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. And then snap, I'm going to show you exactly what they look like when they come out. I am using a little mini cookie scooper, but you can use any spoon. Just scoop it out to this size of a ball, roll it, and we're gonna roll it in some sugar, cinnamon sugar. Lay that on your baking sheet. We're just gonna keep on going.